This is the saddest story I have ever heard. I can't believe it's gone. I can't believe that long, tranquil life, which was just stepping a minuet, vanished in 4 crashing days at the end of 9 years and 6 weeks.
He was a Renaissance man. He was so talented.
Yes. We knew the Ashburnhams for 9 seasons in Nauheim. And our intimacy was like a minuet, simply because on every possible occasion and in every possible circumstance, we knew where to go, where to sit, which table we unanimously should choose.
Thanks, Shane. Oh, I do believe this water tastes more dreadful every year.
Always in temperate sunshine, or if it rained, in discreet shelters. And we would rise and go, all 4 together, without a signal from any one of us, always to the music of the Spar Orchestra. No, indeed, it can't be gone. You can't kill a minuet de la cour. No. By God, that's false. It wasn't a minuet. It was a prison. A prison full of screaming hysterics.
Go!
Edward only dead 10 days, and already rabbits on the lawn.
Shuttlecocks.
It was a very hot summer in August 1904, and Florence had already been taking the baths for a month. Nauheim always received us from July to September.
You'll come for me at 11, John?
Of course, my dear.
Florence, you see, had a heart condition. The doctor said the voyage from America almost killed her. There was a dreadful storm the night we set sail. Our wedding night, as it happens. We couldn't go back to America. We couldn't even go to England. We were imprisoned on the continent by doctor's orders. I don't know how it feels to be a patient at one of these places, but for myself, I don't know how I put in my time. How does one put in one's time?
Good morning, Mr. Dowell.
Good morning, Your Highness.
And Mrs. Dowell, is she any better?
Your Highness is very good to inquire. As well as can be expected. Better for being at Nauheim.
Good, good. Your American jockeys are doing very well in England, I hear.
Yes, so I believe, sir.
King Edward would not like that at all. All his horses beaten by American jockeys. Well done, Mr. Dowell.
Oh, it's no doing of mine, sir. I've never been to England.
Oh, excellent, Mr. Dowell. Very well done indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nauheim. I could find my way round Nauheim blindfolded. I know the exact distances. From the fountain, you took 187 paces. Then turning sharp left-handed, 420 took you straight up to the hotel. I have forgotten many things. Whole castles have vanished from my memory, whole cities. But not Nauheim. Not our hotel. It was there, you see, that we first met the Ashburnhams.
Ashburnham.
Yes, sir. This way, sir.
Edward was such a splendid fellow. Fine soldier, excellent landlord, kind and careful magistrate, an upright, honest, fair-dealing, fair-thinking public character. I liked him so much, so infinitely much.
Oh, don't stop over by that stuffy old table, Teddy. Come and sit by these nice people.
Excuse me, madam. Excuse
We'd
me.
have the sun in our eyes over there.
But this table is already taken,
Oh,
madam.
I shouldn't think so.
It's the Guggenheimers.
Well, they won't mind moving, I'm sure.
Madam, I'm very sorry, but...
Oh, why shouldn't we all eat out of the same trough? That's a nasty New York saying. But I'm sure we're all nice, quiet people, and there can easily be 4 seats at our table.
It really is awfully good of you.
Oh, I always try to make the world a brighter place if I can. It's my reason for living.
How do you do? I'm Leonora Ashburnham.
Dowell, John Dowell.
I met Mrs. Ashburnham on the way down, John. So you must be Captain Ashburnham.
How do you do? How do you do, sir? How do you do?
And so the whole round table is begun.
It really is so kind of you. Mrs. Ashburnham?
Thank you.
We took everything for granted at once in the English way. That we were all good people. That we all liked beef underdone, but not too much underdone. It never lets you down, the English habit of taking everything and everyone for granted.
The beef. Underdone, but not too much underdone. Is that how you like it, Mr. Dowell?
Please.
Mr. Dowell? Yes, indeed.
Though it's really nauseating when you detest it to have to eat several slices of thin, tepid pink India rubber every day. But these things have to be done. They're how you can tell whether you are concerned with good people or those who won't do. And we were all good people.
A glass of wine, Mrs. Dowell. Have you found the Rhine wines palatable?
Oh, well, I only drink wine with mineral water, Captain Ashburnham.
We found the Riesling very pleasant, Mrs. Ashburnham. Do you care for that? It's very light.
Don't consider me, Mr. Dowell. I add water to my wine, too, I'm afraid.
A bottle of Rudesheimer Rosengarten, then, and a bottle of Townhouse water. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Are you the one with the heart, Mrs. Ashburnham, or is it your husband?
Me. Too much polo, I'm afraid. Had to come back from India.
Ah, with us it's me. Just a family heart.
Now, Florence. My wife had the misfortune to strain her heart in a storm at sea, Mrs. Ashburnham.
How dreadful.
Yes, I say, how awful.
Oh, and I so love your country, Captain Ashburnham. I had 7 such happy weeks there once. But now...
Our travel has had to be considerably restricted, you understand. Dr. Hauptmann absolutely forbids any thought of another sea voyage. Ah, you're with Hauptmann.
I long to visit England again.
I should like to visit it just once.
As a matter of fact, I should like to live in England, Captain Ashburnham. My ancestors were English.
Is that so?
Oh, yes. So were my husband's. His people come from Farnham in Surrey. Do you know Farnham, Mrs. Ashburnham?
A little.
My people left Farnham in company with William Penn.
My people now, the Hurlburys, they come from near Fordingbridge in Hampshire.
Extraordinary.
Do you know Fordingbridge?
It's our local town.
That is extraordinary.
Well. But Florence is from Connecticut, you see. You'll often find good Connecticut people come from round Fordingbridge, Hampshire.
Perhaps Captain and Mrs. Ashburnham know the house my people came from, John. It has the oddest name, Branchaw Tellery.
Florence is people's place. Edward Ashburnham's place. My place now. They were the model couple. He was as devoted as it was possible to be, and she was so extraordinarily the real thing, she seemed too good to be true. To be the county family, to look the county family, to be so appropriately and perfectly wealthy, to be so perfectly in manner, even to the saving touch of insolence that seems to be necessary. To have all that, and to be all that. No, it was too good to be true.
Oh, yes, we always come here for July and August. Well, no one stays in Paris for the summer. It's far too hot. And then in the winter, when it's far too cold, we go to Nice. Oh, is it my turn? What did you do?
I took you, I'm afraid.
Oh, Captain Ashburnham, what a horrid thing to do.
Maisie! I'm so glad you're feeling better.
I thought I might just take a little stroll before
I think that's very sensible. You've met Mrs. Dowell, haven't you? But not Mr. Dowell. This is Mrs. Maiden. We all travelled from India together.
How do you do, Mrs. Maiden?
How do you do?
Edward, why don't you take Maisie up to the casino? She ought to have a walk, and I want Mrs. Dowell to tell me all about her family living at Branchaw before they went to Connecticut.
Would you like that, Maisie?
Thank you very much, but don't let me...
Oh, no. I want a breath of fresh air. Will you excuse us, Mrs. Dowell?
Of course.
Poor thing, it's so sad.
Another heart?
I'm afraid so. And only 23. Her poor husband's only 24. He's a subaltern in Edward's old regiment. I don't know whether she'll ever be well enough to go back to India.
Is she really ill, then? I mean, really?
It's almost like India, don't you think, Edward?
How's that, my dear?
Coming to Nauheim. It's like going to a hill station.
Yes, I suppose it is in a way.
Do you remember the dances at Simla?
Of course I do.
Oh, it was so good of you arranging to come on the same ship as me.
Well, we couldn't let you come on your own, could we? Poor little rat.
Edward only dead 10 days. And already rabbits on the lawn. Did it never occur to you that ours was a rather unlikely friendship?
No. Well, you're the proudest creature on God's earth, of course, and we were only two casual Yankees, but... Well, I suppose it was rather odd.
Of course it was odd. How on earth do you imagine I ever came to speak to Florence in the first place?
She said she bumped into you in the corridor.
Bumped into me? She caught me boxing Maisie Maiden's ears. I thought you told me you owed nothing else anywhere.
What?
How long has Major Basil been blackmailing you?
Where did you get that?
Ever since your affair with his wife?
Leonora.
£300 a year. Why didn't you tell me, Edward? Why do you never tell me?
I couldn't bear for you to know that a brother officer was a blackmailer. As you can see, he threatened to divorce her, citing me. I wanted to protect you.
You protect me. How many other people are blackmailing you?
No one.
That's what you told me the last time and the time before.
It's true. This is the absolute last. Honestly. There isn't anything else against me in the world, Leonora. I promise you.
You've promised too often.
I swear.
I don't believe you. What else is there?
Nothing.
Come on, I've had enough. What else? That was the first proper conversation we'd had in years.
What?
We didn't speak. Not in private. Except about taking trains and engaging servants, that sort of thing.
But how long?
Ever since the Kilsyte case. Oh, you don't know about that, do you? Well, it was a long time ago. Edward was lucky not to go to jail.
Whatever for?
A servant girl on a train. He was travelling third class because I'd been scolding him about his extravagance.
Are you all right, my dear?
And there was this very sad-looking girl in the carriage. He could never resist sadness.
No, things can't be as bad as that.
Good God.
It was awfully bad luck, actually. She turned out to be the Lord Lieutenant's nanny. And he swore he only wanted to comfort her, but at least it cured him of philandering among the lower classes. I didn't mind Mrs. Basil or Maisie Maiden half so much. And of course Maisie was never actually his mistress. Her heart was much too weak for anything like an impassioned embrace. I was really very fond of Maisie. I would almost have welcomed it if she'd been the love of his life. It would have given me a rest.
Was it this case, the Kilsyte case, that made you go to India?
Oh, no. What really smashed us up was La Dolce Quita.
Who was she?
Well, she passed for the mistress of a Russian Grand Duke, at least in Monte Carlo. She cost us £40,000 when all was said and done. She charged rather a high premium for a month of her society.
Well, what on earth did you do?
We were on the verge of ruin. So I dealt with his moneylenders. I stopped his subscriptions and his charities. And I forced him to settle everything on me. I let the house, and we went to India until things were right again.
Goodbye.
And how long was that?
Goodbye.
8 years. He may not have loved me, but he did respect me. Or I thought he did. Till at Nauheim I found the blackmail letter from Major Basil. And then I thought I was going to have to go through it all again. Scrimping and saving at small hill stations.
You're amazing, Leonora.
I was getting things right. Besides, it meant he could ride decent polo ponies. He really was very good at polo, you know. Though I never had a decent dress to my back in all that time. I couldn't face all that again, John. I just couldn't face it.
There isn't anything else. Nothing. I swear.
I don't believe you.
I promise truly.
I don't believe you! Why should I believe you? After all, we had come all the way from India to follow poor little Maisie Maiden. He raved about her, you know. And she... Well, poor little Maisie loved her poor little husband, of course. But the poor little husband was in India, and Edward was in Nauheim, and... Well, poor little Maisie.
help? There.
So awkward of me. It's just trying to put the comb straight in Mrs. Maiden's hair. Thank you so much.
There, Missy.
Edward, the silliest thing. How frightful. Poor little maid. I gave myself away. It gave Florence a hold over me. She was the only person on earth who had any idea we weren't perfectly ordinary, quite good people. And I wanted to show her absolutely clearly that I wasn't the least bit jealous of Maisie.
How do you do?
Edward, why don't you take Maisie up to the casino? She ought to have a walk, and I want Mrs. Dowell to tell me all about her family living at Branchaw before they went to Connecticut.
Would you like that, Maisie?
Thank you very much, but don't let me...
Oh, no, I'd like a breath of fresh air. Will you excuse us, Mrs. Dowell?
Of course.
My wife and I knew Captain and Mrs. Ashburnham as well as it was possible to know anybody. And yet we knew nothing about them at all.
Morning.
Changing your books?
Well, not mine. Florence's, as you can see.
Luther's Table Talk.
That's right.
The history of the popes.
Florence is a graduate of Poughkeepsie, you know. She knows everything.
She must do.
Oh, yes. History, literature, architecture. She knows it all. I envy her. She only has to see something once. She gets all she wants out of it. Myself, I always have to go back and take another look. But not Florence. Florence has the seeing eye.
Breathe deeply, Captain Ashburnham.
I am breathing deeply.
Really deeply. You have to get the salt right down into your lungs.
I can't see how it can do people good to breathe salt.
Of course it is. I told you. They drip the spa water through the branches just so as you can breathe it. Sticks to the twigs, look.
Oh, you mean that's salt?
Yes. Now do what I say. Breathe. It's very good for the heart, this.
The Nauheim Marburg train is at 2:30.
2:30? That should suit us, don't you think? Time for lunch and a cup of coffee, and then off we go.
Time to change? Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wouldn't Mrs. Maiden like to come on our little expedition?
No. She has to rest every afternoon. Doctor's orders.
I'm sure she'd like to come, though.
I dare say.
You know what I think, Captain Ashburnham? I think that you should be more careful with that little girl. I think that she's fonder of you than she ought to be.
No, I don't think so.
I do. And I think that you've encouraged her, too. And I don't think that you should have done. She's very young, Captain Ashburnham.
Yes, of course she is, poor little rat. But you're quite wrong, you know, really you are.
Am I?
I'm very fond of her, of course, and no doubt she's fond of me, but there's no more to it than that.
I wonder.
Oh, no. Leonora paid for their passage to come here, you know. She's very fond of her, too. Of course, we had to keep it a secret from Maisie, or she'd never have agreed.
Oh. You are good. Both of you.
Well, poor little rat.
No, 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 Captain Ashburnham. Philip the Magnanimous wanted all his wives at once. Henry VIII wanted all his wives one after the other.
Did he, by Jove?
I can't understand how you can let him live by your side and be so ignorant, Mrs. Ashburnham.
Oh, he thinks it might injure his hand to know too much, Mrs. Dowell. The hand, you know, used for guiding polo ponies. Doesn't do to be too clever when you're on a horse.
This way. This way.
You sure this isn't too much for you, Florence?
Quite sure, thank you.
It's wonderful for me to see you so happy, Mrs. Ashburnham.
I'm sure.
It was here, in this very place, that Luther, Zwingli, Bucer, and Melanchthon sat down together for the very first time.
Luther and who?
Captain Ashburnham, I told you should listen. These are the archives. And here we are. Öffnen Sie bitte die Fensterladen. Diese, danke. This, Captain Ashburnham, was Martin Luther's bedroom. And here, just here, is where his bed stood.
Bitte, gnädige Frau, Sie müssen nicht die Fensterladen anrühren. Es ist verboten, die Fensterladen anzurühren.
There! There it is, the protest!
The what?
Well, don't you know that that's why we're all called Protestants? That's the protest they all drew up. Look, you can see the signatures. It's because of that piece of paper, Captain Ashburnham, that you're honest, sober, industrious, provident, and clean-lived. If it weren't for that, you'd be papists, like the Irish, or the Italians, or the Poles, but particularly the Irish.
I can't stand this. I must get out of this.
Are you ill? Are you feeling all right?
Don't you see? Don't you see what's going on?
No. What? What's the matter?
Don't you see that that's the cause of the whole sorrow in the world? And of the eternal damnation of you and me and them? Where are all the bright, happy, innocent beings in the world? Where's happiness? One reads of it in books. Don't you know that I'm an Irish Catholic?
No. I didn't know that. Not at all. And I know Florence didn't know. She's Episcopalian, you see? And I know she'll be extremely sorry when I tell her how she's offended you with a foolish, ignorant joke, Mrs. Ashburnham. I'm a Quaker, you know. I have to put up with a number of very foolish jokes myself. Do accept the situation, Mrs. Ashburnham. I confess I don't like your religion myself. But I do like you. So much. I don't mind saying I've never had anyone to be really fond of, and I don't believe anyone has ever been so fond of me as I believe you are, really.
Oh, I'm fond of you, Mr. Dowell. Fond enough to say I wish every man was like you. But there are others to be considered. Oh, I accept the situation. If you can. Only Florence had better not say one word against my people or my faith.
Oh, there you are. We were wondering what could have happened to you. Maisie?
Oh, Mrs. Ashburnham, how could you have done it? I trusted you so. You never talked to me about me and Edward, but I trusted you. How could you buy me from my husband? You knew the world, and I knew nothing. You shouldn't have done it.
Have you seen Mrs. Mayton?
Mrs. Mayton has paid her bill, madame. She said she must go back to India immediately. She was going up to the station to arrange the details.
Did you see her come back?
I believe so, madame. I'm not sure. But I believe I did.
We must find her.
Mrs. Mayton? No, madam. She has not been down.
I'll leave him. I'll leave Edward and go away. I'll take Maisie right away from this hideous place and these hideous people. I'll love her like my own child. I'll mother her. I'll get her well and send her back to India. I promise. Oh, Lord, I promise. I swear with my whole heart, per Jesum Christum Dominum Nostrum.
It is most unfortunate, Mr. Dowell. It seems she had a heart attack while trying to strap up her portmanteau.
She looks so beautiful.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you let Edward see her?
I wanted to spare his feelings. I never told him about her letter either. Edward imagined her death was the most natural thing in the world. And as she wasn't actually his mistress, his conscience was clear. He soon got over it. As a matter of fact, it's the one romance of his he never had much remorse about at all. Poor Maisie.
Yes, indeed. Poor Maisie.
Isn't it odd to think, though, if your wife hadn't taken her place, if Florence hadn't become Edward's mistress, none of it might have happened. Yes. You'd probably never have come here at all, would you?
How does it feel to be deceived? I don't know. It feels nothing at all. Is the proper man, the man with the right to existence, a raging stallion forever neighing after his neighbor's women? I don't know. And there is nothing to guide us. And if everything is so nebulous about a matter so elementary as the morals of sex, what is there to guide us in more subtle morality? Or are we meant to act on impulse alone? I don't know.
For the first few days,
When we first came to Nauheim, for instance, a year or two before we met the Ashburnhams, was I not a proper man even then?
And the mineral bath daily, of course. Is there any reason, any special reason, why you and your wife should want to go to England, Mr. Dowell?
Well, she's rather set her heart on it, Doctor.
Her heart?
Yes, well, no. There's no special reason, I suppose.
And better not go then.
Very well.
You see, after her experience of crossing the Atlantic, the mere association of sea and steamer, however calm the channel, might prove too much for her nerves.
Quite.
The strain might well prove fatal. Her emotions must never be stirred, Mr. Dowell.
I do my best to see they never are, Doctor.
You do, of course, refrain from manifestations of affection?
Oh, yes. I refrained. I was Florence's male nurse. I'd learnt the job from a young man called Jimmy before we met the Ashburnhams at all.
I'm sorry, what's that, Jimmy?
I said that the Hurlbird family heart sure needs careful handling.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
You can't do better than Nauheim, though. I'm an expert. I know. When I went around the world with Florence and her Uncle John, we reckoned that there was no place better than Nauheim for the Hurlbird heart.
Quite.
My trouble with the old man was keeping him off politics. He was a Democrat, you know. Liked to argue politics with every American he met. Not good for the heart. And the trouble I had steering him away from other Americans.
Florence isn't interested in politics.
I thought Florence was never out of my sight. In fact, she was hardly ever in it. But Florence shouldn't have done it. It was playing it too low down.
Hello.
And Edward was sentimental. All good soldiers are sentimental. Their profession is full of big words. Courage, loyalty, honor, constancy. He used to read sentimental novels, the sort where typewriter girls marry marquises. Oh, God. I loved that man.
I should never have brought Maisie Maiden from India.
Why ever did you?
Because I thought if Edward saw her every day for a month or two, he'd soon grow tired of her. And when she was cured, she'd go off back to her husband, and Edward would be cured too. And I thought, if I made him happy, he might come to love me. It must be my turn soon, I thought. If he can love all these other women, he must be able to love me too. And he was getting tired of Maisie. Yes?
Have you such a thing as a safety pin?
Of course. Here.
You're looking very nice tonight, old girl. What a pretty dress.
Florence helped me choose it in Frankfurt.
It's very pretty.
Well, I thought we could afford it now.
Why not? It's nice to have a little to chuck away again, isn't it? Nothing I like more. And we can both do it now. Thanks to you. Thank you for the safety pin.
Oh, I knew Florence was making eyes at Edward. But then I'd seen so many women do that. And Edward didn't take much stock in women who made eyes at him. And anyway, I despised Florence from the moment I met her.
Oh, I always try to make the world a brighter place if I can. It's my reason for living.
I should have preferred Edward to seduce a parlour maid. There are some very decent parlour maids.
Luther and who?
Oh, Captain Ashburnham, I told you you should listen.
I didn't take her seriously.
It's because of that piece of paper, Captain Ashburnham, that you're honest, sober, industrious, provident, and clean-lived.
And then, smash, it all went at Marburg.
But particularly the Irish.
Edward was such a serious person. And so romantic. Every time he fell in love, he seriously believed that this at last would be the woman he'd love forever.
Why didn't you tell me about Edward and Florence?
I thought they'd bolt. They didn't, but we were all damned anyway.
You should have told me.
But if I had, you'd have chucked her out, wouldn't you? I'd have had to run away. And I'd have lost my last chance of ever getting Edward back.
But after all that, the Killside girl, that Dulce Quita, Mrs. Basil, Mrs. Maiden.
I loved him. I hated him bitterly, too, of course. I even tried to have a lover of my own once. But I had to send him away. I was actually in his arms. Such a nice chap, too. Rodney Bear, you've met him?
Yes.
Well, now I'm in for it, I said to myself. I'll really have a good time for once in my life. It was in a carriage, in the dark. We were on our way back from a hunt ball. 11 miles. But it was no good. I was spoilt for the good time when it came. I burst out crying. I just cried and cried for the whole 11 miles. Just imagine me crying.
Did you ever tell Florence that?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
What did she say?
Nothing. What could she say? There wasn't anything to be said. Given the circumstances, any woman would be perfectly justified in taking a lover. And presents, too.
I see.
Besides, Florence was too well-bred to talk about my position as such. Though she did say about a woman in a similar position that it was a case of perfectly open riding, and that the woman could just act on the spur of the moment.
Florence said that?
Well, no, what she actually said, I think, was, it's up to her to take it or leave it.
You and Florence talked a lot, then?
She liked to talk, didn't she?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
Who else could she talk to but me?
I love Edward. I admit it. I admit it freely. But I would leave him tomorrow, and thankfully, if I thought you'd only give him a chance. He loves you. He told me so. He thinks you so fine a person. But he needs tenderness, Leonora. If you could only be more tender to him. I've brought him round to see his duty. I've only ever thought of your happiness, truly, and I would give him up tomorrow.
You've come to me straight out of his bed to tell me that that's my proper place. I know it, thank you.
Leonora.
I know the pair of you, you know. I prefer the situation as it is.
But does Edward? And I know what you think, but I am not his mistress.
I saw him come out of your room at 2 a.m.
We were only talking. I do have a heart, you know. We were talking about you, about how it would make him so happy if only you could bring yourself to be more forgiving.
I dare say he would.
And it would make me so happy, too. If I could think that I had brought you together again. Oh, Leonora.
I should think myself defiled if Edward so much as touched me now he's touched you. She reduced me to her own vulgar level. I could never forgive her for that. And I hadn't given up my friends and spent my summers in Simla in retreat to save money so I could share Edward with anyone. No, I'd waited. I could wait again.
What about me? All those years, you were deceiving me.
Oh, I treated you very badly, of course. I don't deny it for a moment. But I was in hell the whole time. And you were happy, weren't you, in your ignorance?
Oh, yes. They made me happy.
Isn't it?
Oh, God, they'd made me so happy for 9 years and 6 weeks, so happy. And if for 9 years I have possessed a goodly apple that is rotten at the core, and only then discover its rottenness, isn't it true to say that for 9 years I possessed a goodly apple? Florence and I did the rounds of Paris and the Riviera while they went back to England, to Branchaw. Sometimes Edward would come to stay with us, and always in the summer we came to Nauheim. The only difference, year by year, was the girl. It was true. True sunshine, the true music, the true splash of the fountains. But truest of all was Nancy. The girl, Edward called her. And she was a girl when I first saw her. That must have been 1909 or 10. She was still at her convent. By 1913, Nancy was almost one of us.
I think Uncle Edward must be the bravest man in the whole of the British Army. Don't you, Mr. Dowell?
Well, I really don't know, Nancy. What's he done?
Well, he's got the DSO, hasn't he?
Is that good?
Mr. Dowell, it means he's very brave indeed.
Well, he's never said anything about it to me.
Well, of course not. His troops simply adored him. Everyone says so. Do you know, when they were coming back from India, he jumped into the Red Sea twice to rescue soldiers who'd fallen overboard.
Well, I hope he had him court-martialed for carelessness.
Of course not, they went mad. People often go mad in the Red Sea. Uncle Edward got the Royal Humane Society Medal with clasp for that.
Well, I'm blowed.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, Uncle Edward.
Good night, my girl.
Good night, Nancy.
Good night. Good night.
I do wish Nancy wasn't growing up so fast. I liked it when I was still allowed to kiss her.
Guardian's privilege, I'm afraid, old chap.
I suppose she never sees her father now.
Certainly not.
What's he really like?
Brute.
Drink?
No, as a matter of fact, not. That was more her mother.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Colonel Rufford has never needed drink. He knocks people down cold sober. Which is why I suppose he's reasonably happy growing tea in Ceylon.
Well, I hope he stays there. I'm sure she's much happier spending her holidays with you at Branchaw. I know I would be.
We tried to make a home for her.
No wonder she thinks you two the best man and the best woman on earth.
Well, I'd hardly say that.
No, it's what she told me. On earth or in heaven.
One club.
One heart.
No bid.
2 hearts.
The hussars in battle used to leave 100-bottle cases of champagne out on the veldt. 5 guineas a bottle. Such extravagance. Leonora was very against that.
The Northwest Frontier. Is that where you got your DSO?
I beg your pardon?
Nancy says you've got the DSO.
Oh, well.
Well, have you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
What is the DSO?
They give it to grocers who've supplied the troops in time of war with adulterated coffee. You know.
Oh.
Nice bar.
Lovely.
How was your bath, my dear?
Lovely.
The trout will be starting to rise back home.
They won't take, though. Not if it's this warm.
It won't be this warm in England.
Sure you don't want to go to the concert?
Well, I wish she would. I think the time has come for Nancy to have at least the appearance of being chaperoned when she goes about with Edward. You know me. Bed at 10.
Well, if Leonora would like me to go, John.
I'll get you a shawl.
No, I don't think so, thank you. It's so warm.
I'll take you up there.
No, really, John, I'll catch up with him in a moment.
Sure?
Positive. Good night, Leonora.
Good night.
I'll wait up for you, of course.
Thank you.
It's really quite tiring. Looking after our invalids, isn't it?
Exhausting. You really are very good to Florence, John.
Oh, well.
Hope she appreciates it.
I think so. Edward certainly appreciates you.
Oh, well.
Now, he was saying only the other night, constancy. That's the great virtue. He's a pretty splendid fellow, Edward.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Nancy was telling me all about him.
Huh?
Splendid in terms of service to one's fellow man, I mean.
Oh, well. There's not a more splendid fellow in 3 counties along those lines. To do him justice, there couldn't be a better man on earth. Wouldn't be room for one along those lines.
But no other lines count, do they?
Is that what you really think?
Well, on personal lines, you're not going to accuse him of not being a good husband, are you? Or not being a good guardian to Nancy?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of saying he's not the best of husbands. Or that he's not very fond of the girl.
Pom, 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 pom.
There's a dance tomorrow night.
Going?
If you'll come with me. Will you? Oh, please. You're such a good dancer.
Well, perhaps.
Thank you. So awful at the convent, having to dance with each other the whole time. I never did learn to lead.
Yes, well, that's all over now. You'll have plenty of dancing this autumn.
Will you partner me?
Certainly not.
He talks about you as if you were one of the angels of God, you know.
I don't doubt he always speaks of me nicely. But while he's out enjoying himself, I think I'll creep quietly off to bed. Do you mind?
No, of course not. I wouldn't mind bed myself, as a matter of fact.
Good night, John.
Night.
I had a letter from Dalton this morning. Do you remember the sheepfold by the beach copse?
Yes.
Well, he says we've got some rats there.
There weren't any last year.
There are this. You don't want to go to that ballet concert, do you?
Not if you don't.
Let's listen to it from up there.
Why not?
Good evening, sir. Bradshaw.
Good evening.
Care for a game?
Oh, I don't think so. Thanks very much.
Nice place, Nauheim. Been here before?
Yes.
It's a bit much as poll tax there, don't you think? Do we really have to pay?
Yes, sir.
There's no way a chap can...
Not that I would know of, Mr. Bagshaw.
I've got a place in Herefordshire, Ludlow Manor. It's near Ledbury.
I'm afraid I've never had the pleasure of visiting your country, Mr. Bagshaw.
Oh, I visited yours.
Really?
Just got back from Los Angeles, as a matter of fact. I was looking into hops.
Hops?
There's the most frightful duty on California hops, you know.
I'm afraid I know nothing about it. I've never been to California.
Well, it's a good place for hops, but not if they expect you to pay. By Jove, Florrie Hurlbird. Last time I saw her was my house at Ledbury, 5 a.m, coming out of the bedroom of a young man called Jimmy. You saw how she recognized me.
I'm sorry, what's that, Jimmy?
I said that the Hurlbird family heart sure needs careful handling.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
When I went around the world with Florence and her Uncle John, we reckoned that there was no place better for the Hurlbird heart than Nauheim.
It was August the 4th, 1913. The anniversary of our wedding day, as it happens. 9 years to the day since Maisie Maiden died. Florence was always superstitious about August the 4th.
She always kept it for her heart.
Ihre Hoheit.
Of course, Mr. Dowell. Many heart patients carry it.
She must have felt an attack coming on. That's why she came running back. She never ran. Never.
Yeah, naturally not. It is very sad for you, Mr. Dowell. I'm very sorry for you. Please accept my sincere condolences.
Ihre Hoheit, ich muss aber darauf
Es
hinweisen,
ist ganz klar, dass Frau Dowell eines natürlichen Todes gestorben ist.
Zum Befehl, Lord.
Of course, there's no need for an inquest, Mr. Dowell.
It is most unfortunate. Most regrettable.
Now I can marry the girl.
Of course you might marry her.
Who?
Nancy?
Gnade sei mit euch und Friede von Gott, unserem Vater und unserem Herrn Jesus Christus. Lasst uns beten. Herr unser Gott, du siehst, wie betrübt wir sind.
Did she really love Edward?
In her way.
Then why didn't she ask me for a divorce? I'd have given her one, and gladly.
Well, for one thing, it would have meant your finding out about her and Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Quite. She was proud of Edward. Having an affair with him made her feel like one of the great lovers of history. But Jimmy... Your wife shuddered every time she remembered she'd given herself to that. She was deeply ashamed of him. And then divorce. She could never have lived here as a divorced woman. And besides, I wouldn't let her ask you.
You needn't have troubled for my sake.
It wasn't for your sake.
It's no good. I can't bear it any longer. I shall tell John everything. I'll make a clean breast of it. It's the only way.
Really?
Edward and I can go and live in California. It'll be better for everyone. I shall tell John the whole story.
Right from the beginning?
Everything.
Even about Jimmy?
Jimmy has nothing to do with it.
I think he does. After all, you only married John so you could get to Europe to see Jimmy again. Isn't that what you told me?
Did you never do anything when you were young that you're ashamed of now?
Nothing like that. Nothing whorish.
I couldn't help myself. I was in love with him.
All whores say that.
Well, all right then. I will tell John. I'll tell him he was so much less than a man that he wouldn't even take me when he could have done. I'll tell him it was all inevitable as soon as a real male came along.
No, you won't.
I shall. It's time we faced the truth. All of us.
Florence, would you do something for me?
Of course.
Would you tell Edward that if John Dowell ever comes to know that Mrs. Dowell is having an affair with Captain Ashburnham, Mrs. Ashburnham will ruin him beyond repair forever?
Poor Florence. She did so want to come here and see the house where her ancestors came from. But she was completely fixed. She'd married you to get to Europe and see Jimmy. And to keep you away from her, she'd invented a heart that couldn't even cross the channel. She never thought it out properly at all.
Invented it?
There was never anything wrong with Florence's heart. Oh, I dare say it squeaked a bit, but then lots of hearts do that. There was nothing really wrong.
Then why... She came running back for her...
She committed suicide.
Florence committed suicide.
I didn't know.
I think it was very stupid of her. I thought you realized.
No. No.
She had prussic acid in that vial, not nitrate of amyl. She'd had it for years. In case you ever found out about Jimmy.
I loved Florence once, and I looked after her for years. But she killed herself. And I loved Edward Ashburnham, and he killed himself. And I loved Nancy, and she is mad.
Shuttlecocks.
After Florence died, I went to America to settle one or two affairs. And while I was there, I got 2 telegrams, one from Edward and one from Leonora, asking me to come and have a talk. So, of course, I came. It was my first visit to England.
Is that the house?
Well, that's the Kershaw place. It's for sale, as a matter of fact. No, our house is up there.
And is all this yours?
Yes, more or less. Come on. Run up.
So glad you could come.
You sent for me. How could I refuse? Thank you.
How did you like America after all this time?
It was just what I needed. Thank you.
Tea.
Leonora, this is magnificent.
You seem better in yourself.
Well, you know, looking after Florence all those years, I was becoming a bit of an old maid. I needed to see a little real life for a change.
And did you find in it?
Yes, I did. I felt I'd come out of a museum and into a fancy dress ball.
Oh, dear. You're going to find us dreadfully dull, I'm afraid, after that.
Not if Nancy's here.
Mr. Dowell, how are you?
Fine, fine. How are you? Catch any foxes?
None. It is nice you've come. Come on.
They plowed the 10-acre today.
That's very early, isn't it?
Earlier than usual.
Such a lovely autumn.
Yes. We'll be wanting rain soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Thou art to all lost love the best, the only true plant found, wherewith young men and maids distressed and left of love are crowned. When once the lover's rose is dead, or laid aside forlorn, then willow garlands bout the head, bedewed with tears, are worn.
Cigar, old chap?
Thank you.
Enjoying yourself?
Enormously. The tranquility, Edward, the peace.
Rather.
I could imagine you in a convent with a white veil framing that pretty face of yours.
Never.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, but...
I've thought about it, of course. But I've no vocation. Simply isn't there.
Good shot. Now we go this way.
Right.
Not much scent for you, I'm afraid, today, Nancy.
No, but we had a very good run.
How far?
Rockbourne, almost to Downton.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Nancy will be going to Ceylon tomorrow to be with her father.
Oh, good. You know I want to marry her.
You did say so.
Look here. Do you think I've got a chance?
Oh, I'm sure she's very fond of you.
And isn't it rather a waste of time and money letting her go to Ceylon?
Ah, well, now, you know how very fond of you I am, John. I can't think of anyone who would make Nancy a better husband.
Well, then. I shan't be taking her away from you, Leonora. If she agrees to have me, that is.
Hmm?
I've been thinking I'd buy that house that's for sale, the Kershaw place. We'd be your nearest neighbors, almost.
I can't think of anything nicer. But I do think that Nancy's a little young to marry. I think that she ought to see a bit more of life first.
I love her very much, you know.
I know you do. But she's not going to Ceylon forever.
Ah, perhaps I could follow her.
Perhaps you could.
In 6 months or so.
But I'd give it a year. The summers there really are quite unbearable, you know.
All right, then, a year. I do think you might have warned me. Were you afraid I might propose if I knew she was leaving?
Perhaps.
Off to bed?
I've so much packing. My trunks have to be sent ahead tomorrow morning.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Look here, old man. I wish you'd drive with Nancy and me to the station tomorrow.
I'll be delighted.
I'm so desperately in love with Nancy. I'm dying of it. I'd always thought of her as my daughter. Well, Leonora's daughter. You don't want to go to that ballet concert, do you?
Not if you don't.
Let's listen to it from up there.
Why not?
I didn't mean to talk of anything but polo ponies and party frocks, that sort of thing. I didn't touch her. Not so much as her hand. Before I spoke to her that night, there was nothing. Afterwards, it was all there was. I care for you more than for anyone in the world. I didn't realize till I'd said it. It had never occurred to me. But once said, I was in love with her. More than I'd been with any woman in my life. Nancy had no idea at all. She just thought I meant I cared for her more than for anyone else, except Leonora. How Leonora could even imagine I tried to corrupt Nancy.
I could tell at once Edward was in love with Nancy. I could always tell with Edward. I knew Edward inside out. And I wasn't having it. I never let them out of my sight, all the time we stayed at Nauheim. With no children of my own, I always loved Nancy too much, perhaps. And I was determined to protect her. But Edward was still my husband, and I had to respect him. When the three of us got back to Branchaw, I think I must have had what they call a breakdown.
Any better? Let me bathe your head again.
Perhaps Aunt Leonora will come to the meet tomorrow.
Yes.
Must be awful for her. Day after day. Such dreadful headaches.
Yes.
You don't sound as though you minded very much, Uncle Edward.
What? I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm a very dull companion, I'm afraid.
Don't be so silly.
Still no better?
A little. Will you ever marry Nancy?
I don't know. Don't know if anyone will want to marry me.
Oh. Several people do already.
Well, I don't want to marry. I don't think. I'd like to go on living here with you and Uncle Edward.
I see. You wouldn't like to marry Mr. Dowell?
If you wanted me to. But I'd really rather go on living here. If I do marry anyone, I should like him to be just like Uncle Edward.
I wish to God he was your husband. Oh, God, am I never going to have a chance?
Uncle Edward.
Credo in unum Deum Patrem omnipotentem.
Hello. I'm feeling a bit better tonight. I think I'll come down. Aren't you having any wine, Nancy?
No, thank you.
I've been thinking.
Yes?
It's time Nancy did more for her father. He's getting an old man. I've written to your father, Nancy, saying I think you should join him in Ceylon.
How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, my sweet Saviour, help me.
This is the most atrocious thing you've done in your whole atrocious life. If you really imagine I don't know you're in love with the girl. If you want me to divorce you, I will. Marry her. She's in love with you. I've put up with too much from you, Edward. I've saved your name, I've saved your house, I've saved your land. I've saved you from yourself. I've done enough. What on earth do you imagine my life has been like all these years? Edward was gone from me for good. There was no point in hoping he'd ever come back to me now. And I wanted him to suffer as I'd suffered. I wanted him to be in agony. I wanted him to know what it was like to live in hell. I wanted the girl to stay, just to go on torturing him. Because he was no good. And then I decided I'd been wrong. It was I who was no good. I'd failed in everything. And suddenly I was afraid. I didn't imagine I'd find Nancy here. What are you doing up so late?
Just thinking.
Edward's dying of love for you.
I know. And so am I. For him.
You can't let him go to ruin, Nancy. You must belong to him. You must be his. I'll divorce him.
The church doesn't allow divorce. Marriage is a sacrament. You're married or you're not married, the same way you're alive or dead.
I forbid you to talk of these things. Nancy will stay here till I hear from her father. Then she will go.
No.
There'll be no more talk!
You're so good. That's why he loves you. It's sinful to be as good as you are and make men love you. You must pay the price. You must stay here. You must stay here.
No. I shall go as soon as Edward hears from my father.
No.
I'm sorry, I can't discuss it. Edward does not wish it. Oh, my poor dear. My poor dear.
Ah, there you are, Edward. We've been talking about you. Would you like to know what we've decided? We've decided that to all intents and purposes you might as well have broken into Nancy's convent and removed her by force. We've got to face it. All of us.
She's told me about Mrs. Dowell, Mrs. Maiden, the girl in the train, all of them. And I thought you were the most wonderful man in the world.
You're not going to get out of it like that. You can't go on like this, Edward, day after day. You must face the issue.
What issue?
What you want. What you really want.
I've told you. Nancy must go back to her father.
I don't mean that. I mean, what do you really want? If only we knew that, we could get somewhere. What in your heart do you really want?
Oh, God. All I want in my life is to be able to pick myself up and go on with running this place again and...
And?
I should like to feel Nancy could go on loving me, that's all. I don't ask God for anything more. Just that she should go on loving me in her heart.
She can't love you now. Here, or Ceylon, or anywhere. She can't. You do realize that? Whatever she says or does, she can never love you now.
Nancy. What the devil are you doing?
I cannot love you now I know the kind of man you are. I will give myself to you to save your life, but I can never really love you.
Go back to your room at once. Go back to your room! Go on! Go!
And then they sent for me.
So glad you could come.
You sent for me. How could I refuse?
Mr. Dowell, how are you?
Fine, fine. How are you? Catch any foxes?
None. Tis nice you come.
Nancy will be going to Ceylon tomorrow to be with her father.
Oh. Good.
It was incredibly selfish, wanting her to go 5,000 miles and stay in love with him. He was a monster of selfishness, Edward. He wanted her to ruin her young life for him.
It isn't selfish, is it? I mean, you wouldn't call it selfish. The knowledge that she loves me is the only thing that's keeping me alive. I shan't do anything to encourage her. I shan't write even. I shan't reply if she writes to me. That isn't selfish, is it?
Ernie's going well.
Isn't he just? I can't think why the train's late.
Isn't it market day at Swindon?
Ah, so it is. Dowell, we must get Nancy a carriage with a respectable lady. Ah.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Dowell.
Goodbye, Nancy.
So long.
So long. Cheer up.
And then a holy peace, like the peace of God which passeth all understanding, descended on Branchaw.
It's very odd, but I think I should tell you, Dowell. I haven't any feeling at all about Nancy. It's 3 weeks now, and it's all over. You needn't worry about me. I'm all right.
I'm very glad, Edward. Very glad.
I suppose it was just a flash in the pan. Those two women, you know, they sent me backwards and forwards like a parcel nobody wanted to pay the postage on.
Did he say that? Nancy said she felt like a shuttlecock between Edward and me. As a matter of fact, I felt they picked me up and threw me down as suited them.
Don't think much of this, do you?
Too good.
I don't like the look of things generally. We really must try and get the territorials up to proper strength.
How many would that be?
Well, I'd like to get them up to at least 2,350.
Oh, for Hampshire alone, is that?
That's right, Hampshire alone.
Captain Ashburn?
Yes.
Telegram for you, sir.
Ah, thank you. Yes, 2,350 should be the absolute minimum.
Safe, Brindisi. Having rattling good time, Nancy.
You might just take that wire to Leonora. So long, old man. I must have a bit of rest, you know.
When Nancy got to Aden, she read of Edward's suicide. She went mad. And Leonora wouldn't go and bring her back. She didn't want to see Nancy ever again. She wanted to get married to the man she'd tried to have the affair with. And she married him. So it was I who went to Aden.
Credo in unum Deum omnipotentem.
And now here I am, very much where I started, 13 years ago. I am the attendant, not the husband, of a beautiful girl who pays no attention to me. Are all men's lives like the lives of us good people, Ashburnhams, Ruffords, Dowells, broken, tumultuous, agonized, and unromantic, punctuated by screams, imbecilities, agonies, and death? Who knows? Perhaps society can only exist if the passionate, the headstrong, and the too truthful are condemned to suicide and madness. I don't know. Who the devil knows? Why can't people have what they want? The things were all there to content everybody, yet everybody got the wrong thing. I don't know. It's beyond me. It's all a darkness.